This episode of Monster Model Review, we have Paul Schiola of Mile High Sofubi showing us how he creates his vinyl masterpieces. Paul has been lucky to have parents who fostered his creative abilities, carving wood, sculpting in clay, drawing, and painting since he was a child. He has been a lifelong fan of horror and science fiction movies, TV, and literature. Paul went to the Metropolitan State University in Colorado to study fine arts and graduated with a BFA and an associate's in graphic arts. And after graduating university, he continued to sculpt and show his sculptures, but his love for sci-fi and horror never wavered. At the time, Paul was starting to collect Japanese vinyl toys, which were hard to come by pre-internet days. He found out about a small shop in the suburb of Denver that sold some Japanese toys. They not only had vinyl toys, but Japanese vinyl kits and American resin garage kits. Paul was blown away. He picked up a copy of Terry Webb's book, The Garage Kit That Ate My Wallet, and his life changed forever. Not only did Paul get into building and painting models, but the book inspired Paul to make his own resin kits, where he sculpted and produced a beautiful line of kits and pre-painted pieces. He proceeded to do this in tandem with collecting vinyl toys and wanting to figure out how those were made also. Finally, almost 3 years ago, Paul started down the path of figuring out how to cast vinyl. With the help of George Stevenson of Blackheart Models, formerly Geometric Designs, who guided him the best he could with, as George puts it, 20-year-old knowledge. He went through many trials and tribulations that took 2 years to accomplish. Here is Paul's workshop with Barb behind the camera to give a glimpse of how vinyl casting is done.
All right, so this is a typical mold for Sofubi or self-vinyl casting. As you can see, it's a metal mold. It's copper down here. This is just ferrous metal steel up here, brazed onto a tray. You can see there's a shape in there. There's arms. So traditionally, what I'll do is just here's the vinyl that we're going to use. It's a resin, just like it's not a two-part resin like polyurethane or polyester, but it's the resin. Fill the molds. Okay. Let's set that one over here for now. Here's another mold. Well used, as you can see. I'm going to do something a little fancy with this one. It's making a mess. I'm going to do some swirls. Blue, teal. Legs. Try to work each leg at a time. It's like a pair of pants in there. Okay. Now we're going to back it up with this grid. Now the molds are filled, we'll take them over to the vacuum chamber and degas them. So this is the vacuum chamber. I'll put the molds in there filled with the liquid vinyl. What it'll do is it'll suck all the oxygen and the gases out of there and remove all the air bubbles. So here we go. Gauge. Now it's all finished air and pressure has been normalized. And looking at the pressure chamber, vacuum chamber. And I'll bring over the first mold. What I'm going to do is put it in the bath. And what it's going to do is heat and then make a skin on the inside of the mold. So here we go. Here's the first one. Pull it out. Drain the mold slightly. While that one's draining, I'll pull out the other mold, and then what we did the swirls with. This one's really heavy. Again, it's going to go in a little bit longer. There's a timer here, so I can watch it. I know exactly how long that it's sitting in here developing a skin, and then I know how thick the part will be. Again. That mold's the big one, and the drain. First mold's drained. I'm going to bring it back and put it into the bath. As you can see, the skin's developed on the inside. And it goes to heat. Go over to the other mold. Drain. Okay. Skin on the inside. And in the bath it goes. And I set a time. Okay, time's up. First one out. See, it's real hot. Let's do this to knock off some of the extra stuff. Melt it off a little bit. There we go. Drain it back into the tub here. Okay. Put it in the quench bath. And then hold it with the cup. And then go into the rack. Leave the excess. And demold. There's two. They're real soft. Fill it hard up, cool it hard. Look at that one. I'm going to melt some of this off a little bit. Okay. This one takes a little longer to drain because it's a little bigger and a little heavier. Okay. Sufficiently drained into the pinch bath. Tub. Remove the excess on the outsides. See our swirl. Pair of legs. Twist. There's this big part. Some more swirl. And they're still warm. I like to rough trim them, save time. all the parts from Marty the Mute.
Paul is presently heading into his 3rd year with Mile High Sofubi, working with many talented folks all over the world, making their toys and constantly learning the craft. Mile High Sofubi is primarily the production part of the business. Being a one-person shop, Paul keeps super busy. He releases painted and kit versions of his figures through Sputnik Supplies, SputnikSupplies.com, and presently has Marty the Mutant, Mull the Space Monster, and Colonel Saunders available and listed on his website. For any production questions, you can contact Paul at info@milehighsofubi.com. There are many more cool figures to come out, so stay tuned to Mile High Sofubi. I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. For more artist profiles, reviews, how-tos, and more, check us out at monstermodelreview.com, and you can also find us on Facebook. And please don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. I've been your host, Rob Mattison, and thanks for watching.